I've sat in group circles, ceremonial settings with various people, and it's common in these groups to have like an intention sharing round. And you'll hear one person after the other, one-upping each other, trying to have more exalted, more grandiose, more spiritually aligned intentions for this particular session. And you'll hear people dig up all their ancestral traumas, their shadow aspects, all of it, all their great purposes and missions in life, their intention to create peace on earth. And there will be so many intention sharings, and it is really perplexing to me that there's this growing tendency to want to be perceived as someone special, to be perceived as someone who has these greater visions in life, who's always out there pushing the envelope of their own inner evolution and revolution, right? And I think this fixation is really rooted in a deep insecurity. A deep insecurity of simply showing up as you are, of not having a grand intention. And perhaps there is a deeper layer of understanding to be found, which is that intention creates tension. Intention creates tension. Because you see, when you intend something, you are in fact opposing what is. You're saying, this is not good enough, this is not what I desire. This instead is what I am heading towards, this is what I'm pursuing, right? So there is this denial of what is. And in this denial, there is the seed of suffering, you could say. And this seed of suffering is really the culprit of the whole many troubles in this world, because the moment you no longer meet this moment with the acceptance and openness to simply receive it as it is, you create so much inner tension, so much stress on your nervous system, and this you project out into the world, onto other people, and this in turn brings you into the situation of wanting to be perceived by other people as someone to look up to, as someone to admire and respect. Because what would it look like if you didn't have an intention? And not even an intention to be perceived by other people in a particular light. You could just show up as you, without all your spiritual garments and all this superficial, superfluous stuff. It would allow a greater human intimacy. It will allow us to simply be grounded in our faulty human selves, grounded in simply being, without having to be special. And I think this is really a freedom. And so if you find yourself in group settings like these, try to see if you can simply show up without trying to have a greater intention for why you show up. Maybe you just felt cold and you're just there to discover. Perhaps that is enough. Perhaps having that open curiosity to see what is available in each and every moment is enough. I wish that we can meet this life in such an open way, and to allow other people to see that part of us too, that is not trying to put up a front, but is simply here to share this time together. So, if you wish to share some time together with me and my small modest community, check out the description link down below. You'll find the Discord link there. And with that, take care.